Hello everyone. Welcome to English Speaking Series. I am so happy that you are here today, because together we will begin an amazing journey under the title Speak English Naturally. Have you ever studied English for years, but when it's time to speak, your words get stuck? Have you ever known the vocabulary, remembered the grammar, but still felt like your English sounded stiff, robotic, or bookish? If yes, you are not alone. Millions of learners around the world face the same problem. But the truth is this: English is not just about grammar. It is about communication. And the way we communicate best is when we sound natural, confident, and relaxed. To speak English naturally means your words flow smoothly. You don't stop and translate in your head. And you feel comfortable while speaking. You don't sound like a textbook. You sound like a real person. And here is the good news: you don't need perfect English to speak naturally. You don't need a British accent or an American accent. You only need clarity, confidence, and daily practice. So today, I invite you to smile, take a deep breath, and say this sentence with me. I want to speak English naturally. Say it again, but this time, say it with a smile. Do you feel how your voice becomes warmer and more real when you smile? That's the first step to speaking naturally. This video will be long, detailed, and full of stories, examples, and exercises. By the end, you will not only understand how to speak English naturally, you will actually start living it. Part 2. Why learners struggle to sound natural. Let's ask a big question. Why do so many learners sound unnatural even after years of study? There are 5 main reasons. 1. Overthinking grammar. Many learners worry so much about correctness that they forget to actually speak. 2. Translating word by word. When you think in your native language and then translate, you lose speed and natural flow. 3. Fear of mistakes. The fear of being wrong stops you from being natural. 4. Limited listening practice. If you don't hear natural English often, you can't copy its rhythm. 5. Textbook language. Many learners only know formal or outdated phrases that people rarely use in real life. But don't worry. These are not permanent problems. Each one can be solved, and that is exactly what we will do in this journey. So remember this: you don't need to speak perfect English. You need to speak living English. Repeat after me. I don't speak to be perfect. I speak to connect. Part 3. The secret of natural speaking. Here is the golden secret. Input creates output. Think about a baby. A baby listens for months before speaking. A baby does not study grammar first. The baby listens, absorbs, copies, and then speaks. The same is true for you. If you want to sound natural, you must listen more. Movies, podcasts, conversations. Repeat more. Copy phrases, match tone, use your voice. Practice daily. Even alone, talk about your day in English. Relax more. Don't push for perfection. Let words flow. So here is the formula. Listen plus repeat plus practice plus relax equals natural speaking. Part 4. Story of Maria. From nervous to natural. Let me tell you the story of Maria from Brazil. Maria studied English for 10 years in school. She was great at grammar and could write essays. But when a tourist asked her a question, she froze. Her mind went blank. Maria felt embarrassed. That night, she decided to change. For 90 days. She promised herself to practice speaking every single day, not with books, but with her voice. She listened to English podcasts in the morning, repeated sentences from movies, and spoke to herself in front of the mirror. At first, it was awkward. She made mistakes. Her accent was strong, but she kept going. Slowly, her words flowed faster. She no longer translated in her head. She began to enjoy speaking. After 3 months, Maria met another tourist. This time, she not only answered the question but also had a friendly conversation. The tourist said, "Wow, your English is so natural." Maria learned the truth. Fluency is not about knowing everything. It's about using what you know naturally. Part 5. The power of thinking in English. Here is a key to natural speaking. Stop translating. Start thinking in English. When you translate word by word, your brain gets tired. You pause too much. You lose flow. To sound natural, you must think directly in English. How do you train your brain? White right pointing backhand index simple daily exercises. Look at an object and say its English name: chair, table, window. Describe your actions in English. I'm brushing my teeth. I'm cooking rice. Talk to yourself in English while walking. I'm going to the market. The weather is hot today. At first, it feels strange, but if you practice daily, your brain will slowly accept English as a natural part of your thinking. That is the bridge to natural speaking. Part 6. Daily practice for natural flow. Here is a routine I recommend for you. Just 40 minutes a day can transform your English. 1. Listen, 15 minutes. Play an English podcast, video, or audio. 2. Repeat, 10 minutes. Copy sentences, match tone and rhythm. 3. Speak, 10 minutes. Describe your day or practice a story. 4. Record and review, 5 minutes. Listen to your voice and notice areas to improve. This routine is simple, but powerful. If you follow it for 90 days, your English will sound far more natural than after years of only grammar study. Part 7. Breaking the fear of mistakes. Here is the truth. You cannot speak naturally if you are afraid of mistakes. Think about a baby learning to walk. The baby falls many times. Does the baby quit? No. The baby falls, laughs, and tries again. That is how the baby becomes strong. The same is true with English. Every mistake you make is proof that you are learning. Every mistake is a step closer to fluency. So repeat this affirmation with me. I am not afraid of mistakes. Mistakes make me stronger. Part 8. Natural expressions versus textbook English. Let's compare. Textbook: I am very hungry. Natural: I'm starving. Textbook: I do not know. Natural: I don't know. Or no idea. Textbook: How are you today? Natural: How's it going? Or what's up? Learning these natural expressions is important. They make you sound real, not robotic. Part 9. The rhythm and music of English. English is not just words. It is music. It has rhythm, stress, and intonation. Say this sentence: I didn't say he stole the money. Depending on which word you stress, the meaning changes completely. Practice by listening to native speakers. Copy their rhythm. Speak like you are singing the melody of English. That's how you sound natural. Part 10. Practice through stories. Stories are powerful. When you tell a story, your English becomes alive. Try this. Retell a story from your life in English. Don't worry about grammar. Just focus on flow. For example, when I was a child, I went to the river with my friends. We played football near the water. Suddenly, it started to rain, and we all ran home laughing. See? That was simple, but natural. Practice storytelling every day. Part 11. Dialogue practice for everyday life. Let's try a natural dialogue. A. Hey, how's it going? B. Pretty good. How about you? A. Not bad. Just finished work. B. Nice. Want to grab a coffee? A. Sure, let's go. Repeat this. Copy the tone. Act like you are really talking to a friend. That's how you train natural speaking. Part 12. Listening for natural speaking. One of the fastest ways to sound natural is listening. Think about it. How did you learn your first language? You listened to your parents, your family, your friends. You listened for months and months before speaking. Listening is the foundation of natural English. But here's the secret. Don't just listen passively. Listen actively. That means pause the audio. Repeat what you hear. Copy the tone, rhythm, and even the pauses. This is called shadow listening. For example, watch a movie scene in English. Pause after one line. Repeat it in the same style. Act it out. Copy the emotion. If the actor says, "What are you doing here?" Don't say it flat. Say it with the same energy. What are you doing here? When you listen like this every day, your mouth learns the rhythm. Your brain absorbs natural patterns. Slowly, your speaking becomes alive. Part 13. Story of Raj, from shy to confident. Raj from India had a big dream. He wanted to work in an international company, but his English was weak. He could read, he could write, but speaking? He was shy. When his manager asked him to join a meeting in English, Raj felt nervous. He avoided speaking. One day, Raj decided to change. Instead of waiting for big speeches, he started small. Every morning, he greeted his colleagues, "Good morning." Every afternoon, he asked, "How's your day?" At first, his sentences were short, but step by step, his confidence grew. He started adding more, "Good morning, I hope you slept well." Or, "How's your day going so far?" After 6 months, Raj could speak in team meetings. His English was not perfect, but it was natural. He spoke with confidence. Today, Raj works with colleagues from many countries. His secret? Small steps every day built his confidence. Part 14. Shadowing technique. Now let me introduce a powerful method, shadowing. Shadowing means speaking at the same time as the speaker. Here's how to do it. 1. Play an English video or podcast. 2. As the speaker talks, speak with them. Don't wait. Copy their speed, rhythm, and emotion. 3. If you fall behind, rewind and try again. At first, it feels difficult, but this technique trains your brain and tongue to move in English naturally. Imagine running next to a faster runner. At first, you struggle, but soon, you get faster too. That is shadowing. Part 15. English in daily life. To speak naturally, don't keep English only for study time. Make it part of your daily life. Simple ideas. Change your phone settings to English. Write your shopping list in English. Talk to yourself in the mirror in English. Watch YouTube or Netflix with English subtitles. Speak with friends in English at least once a day. The more English surrounds you, the more natural it becomes. Think of English like music. The more you hear it, the more you sing it naturally. Part 16, Story of Fatima, From Silence to Fluency. Fatima lived in a small town. Nobody around her spoke English. She wanted to learn, but she felt alone. She joined online English groups. At first, she only listened. She was silent, shy, and afraid of making mistakes. One day, a teacher told her, "Fatima, your voice matters. Speak, even if it's not perfect." She took the advice. She started with small sentences. "Hello. How are you?" Slowly, she joined group conversations. She laughed, she asked questions, she shared her ideas. After 1 year, Fatima became one of the most confident speakers in her group. She even helped new members feel comfortable. Her story teaches us, don't wait for the perfect moment. Start speaking today. Even small sentences matter. Part 17. Using body language for natural speaking. Did you know that natural speaking is not only about words? It's also about body language. When you use your hands, when you nod, when you smile, your English becomes more alive. People understand you better. For example, if you say, "I'm so excited," but your face is flat, it doesn't feel natural. But if you smile and move your hands, it feels real. Practice speaking with your whole body. Stand in front of a mirror. Say, "Hello everyone, welcome to my story." Smile, use your hands, move naturally. This not only makes your English sound natural, it also makes you more confident. Part 18. Confidence Builders. Small wins every day. Confidence doesn't come in one day. It comes from small wins every day. Here are some small wins you can celebrate. You spoke one new sentence today. You learned a new natural phrase. You recorded your voice and improved one thing. You spoke to a stranger in English for 30 seconds. Each small win builds your confidence brick by brick. So don't wait for big miracles. Celebrate the small steps. They are the foundation of natural English. Part 19. The role of culture in natural English. Speaking naturally also means understanding culture. For example, in English, people often use small talk before serious talk. Nice weather today. How was your weekend? If you jump straight to business, it may sound unnatural. To speak naturally, notice how English speakers interact. Notice jokes, politeness, and casual phrases. Culture shapes language. When you understand culture, your English becomes more natural. Part 20. Story of Ali, From Village to Global Stage. Ali grew up in a small village. His school had very little English. But he had a dream, to study abroad. He didn't have money for classes, so he created his own method. He listened to English radio every night. He repeated sentences from songs. He practiced in front of the mirror. At first, his friends laughed at him. "Why are you talking to yourself in English?" But Ali didn't care. He kept going. Years later, Ali got a scholarship to study in another country. During his interview, the panel was impressed. His English was simple, but it was clear, natural, and confident. Today, Ali speaks English on international stages. His story proves it doesn't matter where you start. What matters is practice, persistence, and belief. Part 21. Inspiration. Your journey matters. Now, dear listener, let me remind you, your journey matters. You don't need to compare yourself with others. Some people learn fast, Others learn slow. That is okay. What matters is that you continue, that you practice daily, that you believe in yourself. Every word you speak in English is progress. Every sentence you practice is a victory. So be proud of yourself. You are not just learning English. You are opening doors to the world. Part 22. Final call to action. Speak English naturally. My friends, we have reached the end of this journey. We talked about struggles, secrets, techniques, and stories. We practiced together. We listened to inspiration. Now, it's your turn to take action. Repeat after me one last time. I will speak English naturally. Say it again, with confidence. I will speak English naturally. From today, make English part of your life. Practice daily. Celebrate mistakes. Tell your stories. Smile, laugh, and let English flow from your heart. And now, I invite you. Subscribe to this channel for more English speaking lessons. Share this video with a friend who wants to improve English. Comment below with your own sentence in English. Remember, English is not just a language. It is your voice to the world. So go out there, use your voice, and always speak English naturally.